catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive.
Hassel Lights, talk to me. Yeah. Welcome everybody to another edition of Hassel's Review. And this week we got a good old unboxing for you people. We are a couple of days removed from that festive, holly jolly time of Christmas. So this is a post-Christmas edition of Hassel's Review. So what we got for you guys today. So the main event, the meat and taters of this whole thing is this boy right here. That's right. So the Mayfix Wolverine brown and tan edition, it's been out for a little while now. So there is a company called CT Toys that is doing knockoff Mayfixes essentially. I've seen a lot of them. They're showing up on Walmart.com now, but this here I bought from the Audi app. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied this evening. Give me a little bit of slack. I'm 2 weeks sober, guys, so the nerves are coming back down. So this is from the Ollie website, app, whatever you want to call it, so to speak. It's knockoff shit. But I've seen it on there, CT Toys. I've seen it on a lot of the collector groups. A lot of people are really hyping them up and having a lot of good things to say about them. So I figured, you know what, why not? Let's just buy one and see what we at. Because, I mean, the Mayfix is $100, 80 to $100 roughly for most of their stuff, sometimes a little more. And this was $20. So worst to worst, I'm out $20. And if it is knock a grand slam, a hit out of the old park, hey, I got a $100 figure for, you know, $20. But we don't just have that for you guys. I got a little extras, a little bonus, so to speak. So I got the Warlord, Professor Xavier Shi'ar edition. I got him in the mail a few days back from Walmart.com. He was $10 when I ordered him. The son of a bitch went down as low as $6 and $5 and some change after I ordered him. Fuck you, Walmart. But I got him because I wanted one to open because this figure has never been done before, to my knowledge. If it has, drop me a picture in the comments and let me know. Shoot me a DM, however you want to do it. I've never seen him before, so I was like, man, I really want one loose. And then after I got him, I was like, man, I got him loose. I feel like he just doesn't fit my X-Men shelf there because he's Shi'ar. And I got to thinking, I've had this old bad boy right here, this Wolverine Alondra 2-pack. I've had this sitting in the closet for some time now. It's Brood Edition Wolverine in the brown and tan. And Alondra, I had toyed a couple times with just opening her and selling him. And now that I have Professor Xavier, I've got all the reason in the world to not only open this up to get her, but I'm kind of thinking of having the two side by side and Brood Wolverine between them. Find a different spot somewhere to showcase the three together. But that's kind of the thinking on what to do with them. And as an added bonus that I'm going to do before I dive into anything, I just got an old mail call of a Marvel Legend. This bad booger right here is none other than the Captain Britain 3-pack exclusive. The Captain Britain from that 3-pack. I didn't want Lockheed and Kitty Pryde. I mean, I know she came with Shadowcat now. That's what I was trying to think of. I didn't want Shadowcat. I didn't want his winch that comes with him. I just wanted Captain Britain and Excalibur. So I got this ordered off the eBay. So we're going to do this live, pal. And we're going to open up and dive right into it. So let's see what we got here. Man, I need my trusty X-Acto knife. Yeah, well. So let's see what we got. This pretty trusted seller I bought from, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be in good hands on this right here. I'm not so worried about it. That'll be the big iffer for today. So, okay, get out of here. So, get out of here too. Good old Ziploc bag. Almost like it might have been a sandwich in that bag at one point. If you reused your bag for your figures, buddy, I might not be able to leave you good positive feedback. But, okay. We got the Ziploc bag. He's got extra non-bearded head. Excalibur itself, and I'm gonna say Excalibur looks really, really good. There's a lot of detail in this. For some reason, I thought there was some gold on the hilt and the butt there, but there's not. And I did think that the jewel was colored. But however, there's a great deal of detail up and down the sword. I may wind up customizing that to, you know, put some color to it. You got your fist. As you know, sometimes you just need to fist things. Then you got the figure himself. So, pretty good looking figure. The face on the figure is the bearded face. Much better looking figure than the last Captain Britain I got in unboxed, which is several years old now. But I like the flat colors on this. It looks good. I'm kind of torn to whether I prefer the beard or the non-bearded version. Looks good though. He comes with both fist kung fu grip hands, so to speak. So we're going to just kind of do our boy like this right here. Let's pop a fist on for practicality. And there we go. Brian Braddock, people. He is your Captain Britain. Your Captain Britain. He's probably, seeing as it's a couple days removed from Christmas, he's probably sitting at home watching a Doctor Who Christmas special. You know, like all good Brits should be doing. And even us Americans. I enjoy a great deal of Captain Britain. Not Captain Britain. Well, I do enjoy Captain Britain. But I enjoy a great deal of Doctor Who myself. So I'm going to just set him out of the way over here. So before we get into this right here, let's dive into the main event. I'm talking about CT Toys. The meat and taters are what we all here today for. So let's dive into this and let's see what we got. So before I even dig into it, it has the exact same artwork as the Mafex version. The only difference is right here, it has CT there to where typically Mafex logo's there. You got CT there. Everything else is pretty much identical. The packaging looks good. You got your back with your posability and whatnot. And then your side there. So, all in all, I'll give the package get some Japanese writing on it, so to speak, to let you know it is from over yonder, across the sea. All in all, I'll give the packaging a solid 4 out of 5 hassles. So packaging alone, you're winning so far. Let's dive on in and see what else we got though. So, all right, we got the box out of the way. So you have your typical stand, as you always do with these figures like this. I have found that these stands do not work that good, even the Mafex ones. So I'll tell you what, let's just give this a test, just to see. So we can be completely fair to everybody. So you got your little dooflicky there. And let's see what we got here. So we actually have to assemble this. What's going on? No, for real, what the fuck's going on with this? So, not quite sure. Maybe that's how that does it. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I guess your peg for your peggy event. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not quite sure on what they got going, and it just broke. That's right, people. So, yeah, that just completely broke in my hand. So, you got a 4 out of 5 hassles on the packaging. You got a -2 hassles for the fucking cheap ass stand. Even the base feels incredibly incredibly cheap on them. So let's see what we're working with here. Okay, I don't feel any tape. So that's neither good nor bad. We got the top of the sarcophagus off. So you got some hands here. You got clawed hands. I do applaud those claws. They look really good. Let's see what we got here. We have a Undertaker hand. We have another Undertaker hand for the other side. And I guess you could put a smoke in there if you wanted to. Clawed hands. The color matches, I can say that. I was worried about that. That is one of the things I have seen online where these are kind of hit and miss a little. Is the clawed hands sometimes are a different color. The brown don't match. Mask looks really cool. The draped down version for the maskless Wolverine. We'll stick him right here. So we got two alternate heads aside from the head that's on there. You got Screaming Wolverine head that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And then we got a kind of a grimacing or smiling look, maybe. Then we have the figure himself. So apologies everybody, I had a little technical difficulties. My shit's quit recording because apparently Monster was signing into our Nerdy Man Room show Google, and it kicked the recovery to my camera and phone to say, hey yo bro, are you signing in? No, I'm not. Your boy's recording another show because that's what I do. Content. So thanks Monster for boo-booing us up today, but we're back. So alas, all right. Got to figure out straight-laced face on this one. I did get a better look at this head here. It is a bit of a smirk, a smile, or whatever you want to call it. So let's get the rest of this package out of the way here. And really just look this figure over and see what we're working with. So pretty solid figure. Looks great. Tight joints. It ain't like I was worried about. I mean, it's tight joints actually. Hopefully I don't break him. Looks good. All around, he the color is badass. Had I not seen it come in this CT Toys box, I would have thought this was a Mafex figure. So kudos. Before I give it a good judgment, fists look good. All the color matches. I'm obviously going to have to put claws on him because I have a brown and tan Wolverine over there that as you've seen when I did my kit bash of the Wolverine and House of X Wolverine. I made a brown and tan Wolverine that I have non-clawed hands on over there because the clawed hands that came with House of X was a little off brown from the Wolverine version. So let's take these off and see what we're working with here. Now that popped off extremely easy. So, okay, that went on. Ooh, that was a little worrisome. I'm going to be honest. The hands slide off extremely easy, but you're left with this peg here, right? So, with that peg being left there, if it snaps, you're foobarred. No more. So, okay. Got the clawed hands on. I see a small blemish on one of the claws here. Aside from that, nothing really to be alarmed about. These claws look really great too. Solid figure. I'm pretty impressed. Pretty solid figure. So let's check out the scaling next to some Hasbro Legends. So that's it's about what you expect, so to speak, because I mean, let's face it, Wolverine is a smaller guy, and so I assume they made him to scale anyways. So he's in scale with them there. Not too big, not too small. I wish I had one of my Wolverines off the shelf over there, but I will take a picture with him next to the Browntown Legends, just to kind of give you a scale eye representation idea. These claws look great. Before I give it a grade, I'm going to try one more thing. Head pops off really easy. Let's do the mask down. Oh man, I like how that fits. That looks great. You have the blue highlights in the hair. That looks good. Oh man. So you got the mask down in the back. That looks good. Massive howling, screaming face. Man, that's a solid figure right there. That is a solid figure. And this is a knockoff, people. I got this for $20. Now, I'm not saying shit all over major companies. I buy a lot of Mayfix. So Mayfix people, if you're watching this, I do apologize. This was kind of a test run for me. I wanted to see what kind of quality CT had. But I do have a great deal of Mayfix I have. I'm staring at 3 right there, a couple more over here. So I do support you. But not everyone can afford to buy a $100 figure. I get it. And you want these. So if you can't afford, and there's nothing wrong with not being able to afford a $100 figure. Some people are just more responsible than others. I am irresponsible with my money. My wife gets extremely angry with me. Hell, I got a $400 copter sitting right behind me right now. So believe me, she gets angry at me to the point we've had some discussions. But so if you're in that right there, where maybe you still want to collect, but you can't afford to do that, or you're more responsible with your money. I'm going to take the can't afford out. You're more responsible with your others, but you still want to collect. This right here is a solid option. Monster did make me aware that they're selling these on Walmart.com, actually. It is a CT version. So with Walmart.com, you'll get it in a couple of days. I ordered this off the Ali app. It took me a couple weeks to get it because it was a pre-order is how it's listed. They have to meet the demand or whatnot. And in doing so, it was originally supposed to be here on one day. Then he was like, look, man, it's going to be another week or so. And I was like, hell, I don't waited this long. Let's just rock and roll. He offered me a refund, but I didn't want the refund. I wanted to see what we were working with here. There's a couple more that I kind of want that I didn't want to spend the money for, like Black Costume Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider, because I have a great deal of Scarlet. I have pretty much every damn Scarlet Spider figure ever been done. Toy Biz back. But I was like, you know what? I got so many that I can't justify spending $100 on one. I might do that now. Now I don't know if I'll go in for the Venom. I have seen him on there as well. And like I said, if you don't want to buy off the Ali app, that's fine. That's understandable. Hit your Walmart up. Couple bucks more. It's probably $22 on there versus $20. I've seen these as low as $19. I have actually seen the Tiger Stripe yellow and blue. Yellow and red, yellow and blue. Yes. I'm sorry, but it's brown and tan. Yeah, yellow and blue on there as well. I highly recommend the claws alone. That's a great look. That's a great figure. So, bam. I'm going to give him a 4.5 out of 5 hassles. That's right. A knockoff. Just got 4.5 out of 5 hassles here on Hassel's Review here today from CT Toys. So, bam. We got that. So, before we finish up, I told you guys I had a bonus for you. So, I'm not going to tell you something and not deliver. That ain't who your boy is. I'm not AEW. I'm not going to promise you a big announcement and then shit the bed and tell you, oh, by the way, Ricochet's wrestling tonight. Not here. Not on Hassel's Review. So, Wolverine, 50th anniversary 2-packs. There was 3 of these. You had Brood and Alondra. You had Mr. Fix-It and Patch. Then you had Logan and Sabretooth. Out of all of them, my favorite has actually been the Logan and Sabretooth, because the Sabretooth figure is just so fucking amazing in that 2-pack right there. And Logan actually looks really good, even though it's, you know, flanneled up Wolverine, Logan, however you want to say it. Been done many times. It's a great figure still. Mr. Fix-It and Patch are a close second. This was by far the least of the three, but I had to have it. I'm sorry, there is a fourth. There is black costume Wolverine from Madapar, and Quan, which is basically the Death Bird, or however you want to say it. The evil Psylocke, the one that she was who, when Psylocke inhabited Quan's body, became a badass ninja there for a while. Her body that was cancered up, legacy virus up, whatever the hell it was, that ninja's brain went into her. So there is that pack there. And if anyone has that, I don't care for the black costume Wolverine. I would love that version of Psylocke, Quan, however you want to say it. So if you have that and you don't want it, let your boy know. I'll pay the shipping. I'll buy it from you if the price is right. So you got some good box art here. You have Brood Wolverine from issue 50. It's not issue 50. It just says 50 for 50th anniversary. They got me on that. I actually thought it had the issue. The original art is by Andy Kubert. It is an issue of Uncanny X-Men there, and it still doesn't give me the number. Motherfucker. And my memory is not that good. But Wolverine and Alondra, Emperors of the Shi'ar Empire, face the galactic brood aliens, consisting of destroying the X-Men. That's what the back says. Pretty decent box art. Is what it is. I won't completely throw that away because these may wind up being resold. So, let's get the staff of the Shi'ar out. Cool, wouldn't you like to have that, Charles? You gave her your staffing rod, though, didn't you? So let's get Alondra out. She's the whole reason I'm opening this, actually. So, she is a solid figure. She looks really good. They've done a great job with the metal, the vac metal look. I know it's not vac metal, but it's the plastic they use for their metallic look looks really great. I like how the cape kind of cloaks over one arm. So I'm just going to do a simple pose. Turn a little gauntlet back around. Putting the shaft through there. That's what Charles said. So I guess the crook of it actually fits in her hand. So there. I now pronounce you man and wife as Shi'ar Emperors and Emperor. So we got another set of brown and tan hands here. I don't need another set of brown and tans. I'm going to put them here so I don't mix them with that. See, okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. So you see how Marvel Legend has the nub come off. That is ideal. Because if that breaks, you're just out of hand. To where on these, there's an inch in there and it sits on the peg that is attached to the arm. So if that peg breaks, which is very slender on these, and my effects as well. That's not a CT Toys flaw, because it's basically the same damn figure. You're foobarred, you're fucked, you're out of figure. And for anyone wondering how this happens, how it's so closely, China has different laws than we have. When you make toys there, they literally, our sponsor, the Zone Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tifton, Georgia. Hit them up for all your nerdy needs. Kevin Clady, he used to do business with a fella that made bootleg Legos in China, and they worked in the Lego factory. So it's the same shit you bought from Lego. You just bought from him at a much lower rate, because what happens is they have different laws over there as far as their labor goes. They don't have a night shift. They may, work people in not the most optimal situations, so to speak, but they do have regulations against night shifts. So what would happen is when the American workers or whatever would get out of the Lego factory during night shift, you had a group of people that were allowed legally by the government to go into this Lego factory and essentially run a night shift to make knockoffs. That's right, people. That's where your knockoffs come from. They come from the same factory that your day shift is. Primarily, the problem is you probably don't have quality control because they're just trying to pump out as many as they can and get the fuck out of there before the day shift arrives the next morning. So quality control goes by the wayside versus the legit version you buy. So if you ever wondered where bootlegs come from, Uncle Hassel just give you a lesson. So, okay, about missed. Alondra had some extra hands over here as well. You have a closed fist that is extremely small and a Judy chop fist that, yeah, neither one of these will ever be used, I don't think. I'm not quite sure why she has a Judy chop. I didn't know the Shi'ar were Judy choppers, but there we go. So here you have it, brown and tan Wolverine. Figure itself looks great. A lot of detail. This is the only one that I know of where the hands are open and the claws are out, because that is very iconic to that cover. Looks great though. And you know what? Here we go. I don't need to get pull a Wolverine off the shelf because there we go. Pretty damn close. Pretty damn close, people. Yeah. He's a tad taller, but that could be his mask horns, so to speak. Part of the cowl. Looks great all in all. So let's pose him up the way he's, supposed to be. Look all platooned. What have they done to my boy? That's Godfather. But you get it. You get it. You know what I'm going for here, people. So, I need to go back just a little further. Oh, man. So there you have it, people. Bam! Straight out of the pages of Unmotherfucking Canny X-Men. Woo, 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 woo. So, that's a pretty solid figure, too. I'm going to give Alondra, she gets about a 4 out of 5 hassles. That Wolverine there gets, I'll give him 4 out of 5 hassles. He's pretty solid figure there. Extremely impressed with this fella right here. But far more impressed, which, don't get me wrong, he should be more impressive than these guys. These guys are marketed around the range of 20 some odd dollars. I got him for 20, but he's supposed to be a $100 figure had I bought the legit version. So I didn't buy the legit version, but hey, he does it. A lot of really cool poses on the back that I can do with him. I have some fun playing with him after I get through with this right here. But wanted to show you guys what we got here today. Highly recommend it. CT Toys. I mean, I'm going to buy some more of them. Sorry, Mayfix. I just am. Doesn't stop me from buying more Mayfix because I literally have Superboy from DC Comics pre-ordered right now at $100. So you're getting my money still. I need the Eradicator still, so they do Eradicator. You're fucked. But it is what it is. So shout out to sponsors Zone Collectibles. We gave them a plug earlier. How about Stay Weird Network? Hit us up on there. We are growing. We are manifesting out. 2025 is going to be a big year for Stay Weird Network. Stay tuned to a lot of cool things. Watch us not only on Hassel Review, but on our other show with me and my boy Monster, where we are on the Nerdy Man Room Show. Great show. Me and Monster on there. We have guests every week. We have guest interviews. We have themes of the day. We have various things. We do Geek Week. We do Nerd Out at the end. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share that. We are really close to our next subscriber goal. And when we hit our next subscriber goal, we have a massive giveaway. I was hoping to hit it by Christmas to give you guys some kind of Christmas themed giveaway, but we didn't do it. So since we didn't, we'll do something after the first of the year. I'm not quite sure yet what. I'll have to get with our sponsors and see what they would decide that they can gift us, or what me and Monster go together and get. But we'll hook you guys up. Make sure to check out our boy Big Rob of Big Rob's House of Entertainment. And no Chinese food. Hit him up, where he does stories from the road like only Big Rob can do, and he does some of the greatest toy hunts out there. So like literally a lot of the stuff that you see here that I unbox, Big Rob hooks me up with. He goes and finds it, so I don't have to do the legwork, because as much as I enjoy doing toy hunts, I don't get out to do them anymore, unfortunately. Very rare do I get out to do a physical toy hunt. So my boy Big Rob hooks me up. And also, don't forget to check out our boy Chris Daly of Fueled by Weird. He does a lot of great interviews. He has all kind of things for the Midwest and whatnot. He covers us out there where we're down south. He's up north, and he's everywhere. So check him out. Fueled by Weird, Stay Weird Network, Spotlight Media, all of it. So with that being said, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, and peace.
Garments, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply in the ring.